Hello! And today I want to do a video that I've been thinking about doing for a while and I finally decided to do after I watched a video like this earlier today. And this is a, I guess, collection video of all of my custom WWE, AEW, and other figures. I don't know, just custom wrestling figures. And I'm going to go through them all in this video here. And yeah. First thing I want to show off is more, I guess these would count more as honorable mentions, I guess. The SWF ring crew and camera crew. You got like this one here. Like it's just old Shield figures that head swapped. I guess they count. I said honorable mention. Some of these customs, as you see with the ring crew and camera crew around, are just head swaps and just popping on parts with just a little bit of heat. So I count them still because some of them are a little bit more complicated than others, and I'll get into that. Some of these, though, are painted. Some aren't. I'll get into explanations of all of them with each of them. So I'm going to get on with the first one. So first one here is John Moxley as an elite style. As I said, some of these are just simple popping a head on and like maybe switching up the arms and stuff. Because older elites' bodies didn't have interchangeable hands and usually had like one fist closed, so I had to switch out parts from other ones, but I'm not really going to go into detail on those because I don't remember. But this Moxley is one that I like. It's just, I think, an old Dean Ambrose that I switched up the arms on so they'd be both open. And one arm has wrist tape. I don't fully care. I put on some closer and then put an AEW Moxley head on. I'll probably redo this at some point in the future. Maybe when that Ruthless Aggression Stone Cold comes out. Or is that out currently? I don't know. It's that Stone Cold and like camel pants. So I might, if I ever see that, I might get it and then try and redo this on that. But I did this because I wasn't a big fan of the Moxley AEWs because they're too tall, they get too loose. And I've posed out some matches in the pick fed with them. They're not great, and I made this so when I filmed Cage Death, I'd have a good Moxley. So there's that. I put on the, I think, shirt from the ringside exclusive Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch shirt on there, and then I put on the coat from I don't even remember which Moxley it was. It's probably the one that this head came from. I don't remember. But I like it. The only real issue is the head is super loose, pops off every once in a while. Like I even have blue sticky tack in there to keep it on. It still doesn't stay on, but it works. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll probably, as I said, I'll redo it at some point, but that's the first one in this. So on with the next one. So the next custom in this collection of stuff here is this Roman Reigns. The belt is not part of it. This is just the belt that's on this figure. If you want to know what this belt is, this is the SWF Social Media Championship. Roman Reigns recently won that over on Instagram. My Instagram, go check it out. Same name as the YouTube channel here. I put up a lot of these customs on there. Not important, but Roman Reigns current holder of that belt, and this is the figure that's on. But if you recognize this, I really like it. It's Roman Reigns in shorts, because Roman Reigns never changed up his gear ever, so customs are the best to do. There's a couple custom Roman Reigns in this, and this is the first one. I saw this custom style done by, I think it was My Damn Toys. I saw him do this, and I really like it, so I tried my shot at it. I like how it came out. It's just John Cena legs with those old original Usos elites legs on there. The skin tones don't fully match, but like if you're not fully paying attention, it's fine. Maybe I might paint those at some point. But I like it. The pins are a little problematic because you can see the green because I dremeled it out a little bit to get the leg pins back in there. But this was a living nightmare trying to do these legs. I hated it, but it worked. It's fine. You can see a little bit of paint on the inner leg, on the inner thigh, I mean, on this from when I used this figure at, was I think SWF Money in the Bank when he has a match with Jeff Hardy. And that other custom figure of that Jeff Hardy is also in this. I'll be showing that in a little bit. But yeah, Roman Reigns in this shorts I really like. I think I put the gauntlet from the Ultimate Edition on there, which works. I might put a different gauntlet on this one so he has like dual red or something. I don't know. I like it. It's a really good look for Roman Reigns, like, because as I said, he doesn't really change up his gear, so this is the best you can get, and it's cool. It's just a living nightmare to do. But on with the next one. So this next custom figure is another Roman Reigns, but a more promo gear one. So yeah, he doesn't have the gauntlet on. He's got a watch. But all I did really with this one was I put the legs from a Shane McMahon Elite on Roman Reigns. I recently did this. I've had the promo gear, but this one I think I changed up. It looks really good as he falls over. But I really like it, so you got that. Like, he's in more track pants, sweatpants, whatever you want to call them. But it looks good. The gauntlet, I don't even know what this hand's from. It's probably from like a Rock figure. I don't know. I like how it came out. Got the man bun head from the Ultimate Edition on there. And then I put a watch on him from the Marvel Legends 2-pack. I think Peter Parker and Ned. It came off of Ned. Those two figures sit in the front row of the crowd over here, so getting some use out of those, but sticking the watch on Roman Reigns here for his promo gear. I like it. It's a basic random Roman Reigns shirt because I have like 4 of these. I think you'll see that shirt pop up at least one more time in this video. But I really like this one. It goes well with Roman Reigns. I think it looks good. So on with the next one. So this next figure is my Solo Sikoa custom. It's okay. I like it. It doesn't look too bad. It's the it's one of those original Usos Elites. Same one. You can see the legs on there. I don't remember which one it was, but I don't fully care. I don't really ever get used to those figures, so I just make Solo Sikoa with it. If at some point I might switch up the legs, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But the shirt is another one of those Roman Reigns head of the table shirts. I just cut the sleeves off of from an old Roman Reigns and then just put it on the Solo Sikoa because it works. Let me move him back over here. But the head is a Miro. The AEW Miro figure. I don't remember what series that is. But that head doesn't even look like Miro in general. Like, it kind of does. But it works for this. I don't remember where I saw someone use that figure as Solo Sikoa. I didn't really like that. So I did this. I swapped on there. The head was a nightmare to get on there. So I'd like Dremel out the head a little bit. And it still doesn't sit on there right. So I keep the like head towel piece on there. It also blends it because the skin tones aren't fully correct to one another, but it works. That head, the piece on there is stick tacked on there. The same stuff keeping on Moxley's head is keeping that on there, so that's, oops. But there you can see it's keeping that, can you actually even see that? Yeah, you can. But it's keeping that on there, so it looks good. Got the shirt on there, and then the wrist tape here. I found this hand. I just have it. I don't know. It's a thumbs up hand, but it looks like, I don't know where I got it, but it's painted. I don't remember. I don't think I ever painted this. I don't think I did, at least. What am I even saying? But then because this one figure, I had to pop that hand down, and then it's like using white electrical tape is keeping the hand in there, and I wrapped up the wrist in it too. So it looks like Solo Sikoa's Samoan spike look. So I like it. It works somewhat. I don't know if I'll ever really use them in a match because I don't want to pull that off because it looks stupid, and this Uso figure doesn't have the tattoo on the chest because it's older. Uso's fingers came from, but I like it. This will do well until that Elite 104, 103. I don't know. One of the upcoming Elite sets, I think, has Solo Sikoa in it, but that figure looks a little interesting. So this one will work for now until I get that one at some point in the future. I know, I like it, so on with the next one. So this next figure is my custom Nick Gage. This one is a lot of part switching I had to do for this, and part of it is a little interesting, but This is Nick Gage's when he returned to the pick fed, because I've had a couple custom figures of him I've done up in the past. But this one's my favorite because it's the camo shorts. But this is just a base John Cena that I switched the arms out on, and I think I switched the legs too. But the legs I wrapped in black electrical tape, so you don't have that like John Cena leg coming through. I like it. The shirt is the WCW shirt from the what's it? The Milkomania 3-pack Stone Cold. It's that shirt. I'll probably maybe at some point try and make a custom or get a custom Nick Gage shirt on there. The bandana is actually one of the sleeves from this shirt when I cut the sleeves off of it. And it just works as a bandana, so you can see it there in the back. I'll pull that down, though. I don't know what the headband's from. It's probably from, like, an Undertaker or something. But then the head is a Ryback Elite head. It works for Nick Gage. Like, I've seen a lot of customs with heads, but the Ryback ones look the best. So there's that. I really like it. I've used this figure, not this exact one, I've used it only twice in the pick fed, but I've used Nick Gage a lot in the pick fed, so he's had a couple customs. I think his last one was a different John Cena I used. Just switched out the arms and head onto this John Cena body. I like it. It looks really good. And then I have a pizza cutter I recently got, so I don't have to keep using the Barbie pizza cutter I've had. I recently did a video about those, some accessories I got. Go check that out. If I remember, it'll probably be linked in the description. Don't know. But there's that. There's my Nick Gage custom. And on with the next one. Okay. I'm going to use... This is like a three-way one, just because they're all ECW guys, and it's good. But this first one is a Raven. Then we got Tommy Dreamer and Sandman. The Raven one here, I think it's like a Dean Ambrose. I put some John Cena legs on. I don't have the, like, jacket around his waist, because, I don't know, I'll try and maybe do something with that. But I think this is like a Matt Hardy shirt. It works kind of, and I don't even know what this leather jacket came from. I found it, it works, there's a falling apart, and then the head is a, I think it's a Jax Raven head that I got. For some reason, there's like color in the hair, like I never did that. I don't know, but the head was a nightmare because it was not a normal Jax figure, so I'd like Dremel out the head, but it's on there. But there's that. I really like that one. He'll probably make his pick fed appearance at some point in the future. This next one is a Tommy Dreamer. The shirt's a Dean Ambrose shirt. It works. I don't know. But the body itself was a Dean Ambrose Shield figure. I think it kind of worked. I don't have full issue with it. And the head, if I ever do find a way to get my hands on the basic Tommy Dreamer that came out like years ago, I'd probably put that head on here. But for the meantime, this is a Jax Tommy Dreamer head. I think I've seen someone use that for this head for a Braun Breaker. But I chose to use it for Tommy Dreamer as Tommy Dreamer. And it works. I really like it. He'll probably be also making his pick fed appearance at some point in the future. And this last one, Sandman, just like the other ones, it's a Jax head on, of course, a Dean Ambrose body. Like, I use Dean Ambrose bodies a lot. I'm actually out of them. But this one's cool. I did the tattoo hand-painted myself. It looks fine, I guess. Until you look at the face part, then it looks terrible. But I really like it. At some point, I might switch out the hand on this side so he has two open hands, so like he can hold a beer can and throw it at people. So, yeah. Sandman. I've actually used him in the pick fed, I think, once or twice. I think at least twice. But I really like that one. There's like a 3-pack of ECW figures. And on with the next set. These figures have nothing to do with one another. I just don't have much to talk about them with, so... Yeah. First one here's the Seth Rollins. I cut... Elite 93, I think, Seth Rollins. I painted up the legs. You can see the paint wearing off here. I just painted them all black, put on some white lines, put on a belt buckle there. I don't really like it, but it was like the first painted fig custom I did. So it's okay. You can see I got paint on the face, I got paint up his back. I used this once in the pick fed just because I have it. Like, the legs are super tight because the paint stuck on there. I really like it. I might use it again. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do like it because it's the first one I made. But yeah, next one here, Jeff Hardy in his custom Joker face paint, which is peeling apart. Part of that was peeled off by me. If you want to see this face paint properly, I'd say check out SWF Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Him and Kenny Omega had a match, and this is the figure I used in that. I also used this figure in the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in his match with Roman Reigns, which was that custom, and the green hair wore off on the crotch of Roman Reigns. But yeah, the hands painted so that he could like put it up and have a smile. It was weird. It was interesting. I really liked it, but the face paint's peeling apart. I did another head of this. I don't know where that is, but I don't like it as much. So yeah, there's my Jeff Hardy Joker face paint. So this next custom I really like. It's Jeff Hardy's in the way, but I really like this one. This is my more modern-ish Bray Wyatt. This is more based on his pick fed gimmick though. I'll take the jacket off. I'll keep it on. But this is the one, I think the original Fiend Elite. And I switched the head with the Firefly Funhouse Basic. So that works. I really like it. The head looks small on this body. I don't know why, but it's really cool. But I popped the legs off and painted those and the crotch piece, so it's all black. Like, the crotch piece is all black, as you can see. But the legs, on the other hand, are kind of peeling apart a little bit. I might need to go in and repaint those at some point and maybe paint up the boots. But I really like this. If you watch the pick fed, all of his appearances, I switched between two different Hawaiian shirts. This one, which is from the first Bray Wyatt Elite, and then another one that came off of a Razor Ramon Elite. But I really like it. This is one of my more favorite customs I have. It's very simple, but there's still some paint and head switching on it, so I really like it. So, yeah. So this next set is more Roman Reigns customs. One in white and one in red. The one in white, the gauntlets I did switch, but I really like this one. The paint, you can see, is already peeling on there, and I recently did these, so I don't know how to fix that. Maybe at some point. But this one's done on Ultimate Edition, extra, I got at one point. I'll probably switch out the head and stuff if I were to ever use it, but I really like it. You can see the paint peeling on there. I don't know, maybe I might redo these and try and fix up this chipped paint. These are more recent customs I did in like the past week or two. But this one, like, they look really good, even though part of them are peeling. I like it. But there's the white gear one right there, which looks really good. And then the red one, I like a lot more. I put the red gauntlet on there. This one doesn't have an interchangeable head, which makes me angry, but it's fine. But I really like it. There's a little bit of paint peelage on there, but it's not as bad as the white. It's less noticeable. But I really like this one, because it looks like something Roman Reigns would probably wear. And as I said earlier in this video, he never changes up his gear, so it's cool to do it in custom form. But the only real issue is that the red gets all over the ring. So, yeah. So this next custom is kind of more of an honorable mention because it's a work in progress. I'm not going to say, well, it's a work in progress of, but it's something. This is just me. I was switching the legs and arms of the John Cena ringside exclusive, because the one I have, I think I accidentally busted the head off on the waist was really loose, so I switched the legs and arms onto a normal John Cena Elite. And I'll probably work on this custom. I'm already painting up a head for it, so there's that. But I'm not going to say what it is, but this is more of an honorable mention. And the last one is a little bit of a spoiler for the most recent episode of SWF Live. So if you don't want that spoiled, I'd say just stop watching the video here. And if you are going to click off it because you don't want the spoiler, thank you for watching. But if you are okay with the spoiler, or if you've already watched SWF Live episode 21, here's the custom. My custom Matt Cardona, which I really like. So I really like this one. I found a basic Zack Ryder figure just randomly at some store. I was like, I'm going to get this because his fingers are really hard to get now. But I like this, so I popped the head onto a Triple H Ultimate Edition that I had that I wasn't using, which left me without Triple H Ultimate Edition. I recently got the redo one, whatever. This one's really cool. I custom painted the tights as like a fantasy gear, so you got the M on the front. Maybe at some point I'll try and do his logo on there. I'm not great at painting. But then I don't know what these side ones are. I don't know. Got the belt in the way. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then the back has this SWF, and then crossed out. I thought that was really interesting because Matt Cardona has wore gear like this, I think, in GCW when he had his run there as champ. So yeah, and then I had this belt. I custom made this belt months ago, just because I was on a weird kick of making belts. It's not great. I'll probably redo it at some point because it's just a piece of paper glued onto leather. But I really like this one because I really like Matt Cardona. His wrestling, it's always entertaining. So yeah. So that is the whole, I guess, custom figure collection of mine. There are probably a couple I'm missing out because, as I said, there's all the ring crew and camera crew around the ring here. I guess if you really want to, you can count the After Effect creation from that Matt Cardona and Triple H head on Zack Ryder basic. I don't fully count that one as a custom, but that's the aftermath of this. So, yeah. And with that, this video is over.